Hello, my name is Alina Andrews, and I did my research on expectation violation theory and autism. I work as a life coach. I assist adults with mental disabilities in working through life to achieve their goals and have a successful future. Working with adults with mental disabilities can present a new challenge every day, especially when it comes to interpreting and supporting their communication. For many individuals, there is not always a clear pathway from thought to spoken word. Because of this, it often requires not only strategies to interpret meaning, but also a level of patience and understanding that goes beyond what is typically expected. In my experience, I have worked with clients who have verbally expressed their frustrations without considering the context of the situation, such as a client sighing dramatically in front of a cashier, simply trying to do their best. I have also encountered one-sided conversations with my clients where I have tried to understand a client who responds only with single-worded answers, making communication difficult. At times, I have worked with individuals who may approach strangers mid-conversation just to say hi, or clients who need reminders about appropriate social conduct, such as speaking quietly in a theater. Another situation is a client may require guidance in understanding social boundaries, such as why it may not be appropriate to ask a complete stranger a personal question in public. Because of these varied and sometimes unexpected social behaviors, I have chosen to focus my research on expectancy violation theory, with a focus on autistic adults. Expectancy violation theory describes how communication is influenced when an individual's behavior violates established social norms, resulting in an unexpected message that can alter how the interaction is interpreted, such as people talking about the weather, and my client comes in talking about their new washing machine. Many of my clients I support have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, which can affect social communication and make it more difficult to interpret social cues and culturally expected behaviors. As a result, they may unintentionally commit social faux pas during interactions with community members, which directly connects to expectancy violation theory, as these moments involve deviations from the expected norms. By understanding expectancy violation theory, I can better interpret the social behaviors my clients may display and respond with greater awareness rather than surprise when unexpected interactions occur. This understanding also helps me recognize when it may be necessary to intervene, particularly when a client's behavior becomes disruptive in a community setting. The purpose of this intervention is to support clients in maintaining and building positive relationships within their community. Research shows that individuals with autism may experience greater difficulty developing and sustaining these relationships, which can ultimately impact their ability to achieve important life goals. By my being knowledgeable about EVT and the dynamics that play in these situations, I am better equipped to guide clients toward more effective communication strategies and help them achieve more positive outcomes in their community. In furthering my education in communications, I have developed a better understanding of how to interpret my clients' intentions through their often complex or fragmented communication styles. This allows me to work with them until we can clarify the message they are trying to convey. Once the desired outcome is identified, I can help clients navigate the social rules of society and develop strategies for engaging in interactions that support their personal goals while minimizing expectancy violations. To support this process, I've learned through my research that there are three common forms of feedback: praise, criticism, and advice. Both positive and corrective feedback can play an important role in guiding client behavior, as they create opportunities for learning, growth, and skill development in navigating social environments. The key to using these tools effectively is approaching each client with empathy and awareness of their individual communication needs. By doing so, I can build trust, reduce conflict, and identify which forms of feedback are most effective for each situation. When reflecting on my own communication skills, I have noticed that there are often a significant amount of trial and error. At times, misunderstandings of a client's needs can lead to ineffective communication, and in some cases, a client may no longer wish to continue working with me. Though, through my research, I have also come to understand that expectancy violation theory is not a one-way process. Clients can also experience expectancy violations when I, as a life coach, act in ways that differ from what they anticipate in my coaching approach. These violations may cause discomfort, and I have become more aware that I may sometimes be the source of these unexpected interactions without realizing it. However, I have also learned that expectancy violations are not always negative. In some cases, breaking a social norm can lead to positive or meaningful outcomes. For example, approaching strangers to say hi may lead to new friendships. A client may prove honest feedbacks that help improve service interactions. Simply what appears to be one-sided conversation may actually reflect a client's need for space to think rather than verbal engagement. Recognizing these possibilities has helped me better understand the complexity of communication and the importance of interpreting each interaction within its proper context. This goes to show that when we are in our own workplaces and someone does something unexpected against the organization's norm, is it a disruption or is it the beginning of an improvement? Thank you for listening.